service.
Oh.
Hey, I got some cashew chicken, chow mein, mushu pork, and my personal favorite, duck with plum sauce.
Ooh, yum.
Right.
I didn't do this for you. Forget about it. I did it for this poor woman. She has enough to tolerate without having to put up with your sorry excuse for cooking.
Oh, you mean the king of the can opener.
Oh, so wait. A couple of girls get together and then gang up on me, huh?
You know what would be so nice, Scott?
What?
Plates.
Oh, I can do plates.
And
Okay.
some napkins. And a fork for me, please.
Oh, we've got chopsticks. Look,
No.
I've got chopsticks.
Oh, please. I know you're not supposed to admit this, but I just hate using those things.
A woman after my own heart.
You know, Dominique and I used to practice with pickup sticks, but we were really pretty hopeless. You know, Julia, Scott told me about your generosity, and I really don't know how to begin to thank you. Oh, don't even think about it. I just consider it doing a favor for a couple of friends. But you hardly know me. Well, I know Scott and Dominique. That's enough. You know, that pen, can I see that for a second? Hmm? You know, Dominique's grandmother had one just like that.
I know. And she told me when she saw it in Italy, it reminded her so much of her grandmother, she just had to have it.
Meant a lot to her. I was really touched when she gave it to me. She must have loved you a lot. Here you go.
Oh, you know, I almost forgot. I got these out of the attic. All of Dominique's dolls, and I thought maybe some of them might bring back some memories to you.
Oh, look, Anne, they're still so beautiful. Oh, look at this one. It was Dominique's favorite.
Yeah. Well, that's the one that we're saving for the baby.
You know, these weren't just dolls to Dominique. They were her companions. Was really lonely in the big house, and she talked to him for hours. We both would. What else is in here? Oh, Annabelle. Oh, isn't she wonderful? She is really sweet.
Yeah. Annabelle there, her hand is broken, and I tried really hard to. She would have wanted you to keep Annabelle. Right?
I'm sure she would. It just seems like she's here right now, doesn't it?
Julia?
Hey!
Oh,
Hi. Thanks, Trevor.
Hi. Do you have them?
Uh-huh.
Just them?
See for yourself.
Oh, they're great. Have you seen these? Of course you have.
What do you think?
I think they're great. I think they're great. I mean, I'm trying to be humble because they're of me, but they're great. I mean, they're great, right? Aren't they?
They're great.
I think we should just forget about I think we should go straight to the national campaign.
Oh, you do?
Yes, and forget about the local test market stuff.
No, we have to do that for one reason. Money.
All right. But you like them, right?
I love them. And if I had to venture a guess, I would say that these would probably do the job beautifully.
Good, so?
So I still think it's smart to test the waters. You know, a national campaign costs hundreds of thousands of dollars. Get the picture?
Of course.
I do love them, and I am really proud of you. Now, how about our deal? How are you coming with your college applications?
All right. It's in the mail today.
Here. Look, I gotta get going, okay? Give me those, please.
Oh, okay.
City-to-city tour yet, all right?
Okay. But you're excited, right?
Yes, I'm excited, but these proofs are just the first step. Don't get your hopes up too high.
Too late.
All right, I'll see you later.
Okay, thanks for bringing them by.
You're welcome. Thanks for having the space.
You're welcome.
How'd it go?
No trouble? You?
Good. There it is, 150. I appreciate this. I really do. I promise you, I'm going to pay you back as soon as I get a little, liquid here.
I'm not worried about it. I'm just hoping that this will end this nightmare that you and Catherine have stumbled into. I really feel terrible about all this. There's no reason the two of you should go out on a limb for me.
Well, we like it on a limb. That's where the fruit is, right?
Absolutely. I live on them. You've been dealing with some pretty heavy stuff. How are you? I'm okay. And I'm very grateful to both of you. We're glad we could help.
Well, here we go. Let's get this done.
No, Scott, I can't let you do this.
Now, we've gone over this over and over. There's nothing else for us to do but this.
No. This is my problem, not yours. And I can't just stand here and act like it's perfectly fine for the two of you to bail me out. We are talking about $250,000. Not to mention the risk you're taking as you walk out that door.
Catherine.
No, it's just not right, Scott.
It's not about what's right or what's wrong. You're in trouble. You're in a big mess, and we can get you out of it. Why shouldn't we?
That's right. Just listen to him. Dominique would do the same thing, but you know that. Besides, Scotty is right. I don't see that we have any other choice.
That's right. You got these guys on your back. Now, what are you going to do? Go someplace else or do something else? They're just going to keep following you.
I just
keep
feel
looking over your
so
shoulder.
helpless. Like I can't take care of myself.
Hey. You're in trouble, and it's not even your fault. I mean, I don't want to point fingers at your husband or anything. I really don't, but you inherited a hell of a mess here, and you can't clean it up by yourself. Just let us help you.
Then you'll owe us.
Boy, will I ever. Well, I hope you know how thankful I am.
Yeah, you just said it. Now, I'm going to get out of here. I meet these guys at the office instead of some dark alley.
There you go. That's a good plan.
Well, yeah, what's a good plan?
Well, is there something that we should do here?
No. You guys just keep each other company now.
All right.
Or maybe we should come with you or something.
I'm going to handle these guys by myself. That's it.
Look, it's you and me, kid, okay?
All right. I don't want to keep these guys waiting, so I'll see you.
All right. Be careful.
I will.
Well, do you want ranch or oil and vinegar?
The oil and vinegar there looks good.
Okay. And some croutons here?
Yeah, love those.
Great. Do you think this is taking too long?
I really don't know. I haven't been involved in anything quite like this before.
Yeah, I guess we should just finish making the salad, huh?
Yeah, unless we want to race each other up the walls. You know how many salads Dominique would make for me like this?
Oh, not you, too.
Yeah.
Do you remember what her favorite ingredient was? Mandarin oranges. Oh, just a second.
Do you really? Oh, that's great. That's great.
Oh, Dominique loved her mandarin orange slices,
Hers?
didn't she?
Oh, man, she'd finish hers, and then she'd stare at mine.
That innocent little look of hers.
Yeah, and it worked, too. She'd gilt those oranges right off my plate.
You know, Julia, I've been really feeling bad about Dominique lately.
Why is that?
Well, I don't know. I wish we would have kept in closer contact. I feel sort of robbed by her death, I never got a chance to say goodbye.
Well, you both had new marriages, new lives. That can keep you pretty busy.
Yeah. Tell me, was Dominique as happy with Scott as he was with her?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she had never been happier. That's what made it so unfair. I mean, knowing that she was so happy and she was gonna die. Kind of made me angry at first. But then, I realized Dominique had found a happiness that most people never find. And she was lucky enough to know that.
I had that with Charles. Tommy, do you think that you only have that strong awareness of happiness when you know it's not going to last?
God, I hope not. What was he like?
Charles? Oh, God, he was an incurable romantic. And he had this really wild sense of humor. And And he was so handsome. And he had this knack of making me feel so good about myself. Flaws and all. But I miss him very much. Every single day.
You must be really good for Scott.
Why do you say that?
You two have so much in common. You really understand what he must feel like when he wakes up in the morning and Dominique's not there. That must mean a lot to him right now.
Or it goes both ways. And I will never forgive myself if anything happens to him. You know, it really isn't fair that I got the two of you involved like this.
Catherine, please stop saying that. We're doing it because we're your friends. And speaking for both of us, put a sock in it.
Okay. Deal. Thanks for being a friend, Julia. There you go.
I'm gonna put some more oranges on mine.
Okay. There's an answer. Something's happened.
Hold it. Let's not jump to any conclusions. I'm sure there's an explanation.
What could it be? He's been gone for several hours.
I don't know, but I don't think it's time to panic.
Well, how long could it take to give somebody a briefcase full of money?
Look, there are a lot of possibilities. Maybe Scott decided to catch up on some work.
Why would he do that? He knows that we're here waiting for him. Besides, he didn't even answer the phone at his office.
Ooh, good point. I wonder if we should call the police. There he is.
Scotty, who am I?
I'm fine.
Are you sure?
You see any bullet holes? You see any knife wounds? Any fingers missing?
So how did it go?
It went good. Here's your husband's markers. They're off your back.
Do you have any idea how worried we were about you?
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm fine.
Why did it take you so long?
My parents came by right in the middle of the deal.
Your parents saw those men?
Well, yeah, and they all got along well.
Wasn't that kind of weird?
No, not at all. My parents are used to me hanging out with a certain element. So, what have you guys been doing? You've been worried, huh?
Heck no. Hardly missed you.
Hardly, huh? Just yakking away?
Yeah.
Well, it made the waiting bearable.
I think we should do it again sometime.
I'd love that.
Well, I had better go.
Glad it went okay.
Thank you, Julia. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Oh, thank you. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm sure you put in your share of hours here, but that's enough. Okay. But it must be great owning your own hotel. I mean, having room service every day, turning down your bed at night, putting little chocolates on your pillow.
I know. I love it. Can I have some cream?
Sure.
Thank you. You know the best part?
What?
These little muffins. Try one.
Okay. Mmm.
Uh-huh.
Oh, heaven.
Oh.
I bet Dominique ate her share of these. Oh,
Oh,
great.
we both did. She'd come over here for breakfast. We would swear each other to secrecy. 20 minutes. These little puppies were history.
Well, I'll have to make sure that I have some shipped back to me in New York. Oh, I have a better idea.
What's that?
Well, I don't mean to pry, but you don't seem to have any real need to rush back to Manhattan. Why don't you stay in Port Charles?